Hey beauties, welcome to Kayon Beauty Brand YouTube channel. Today I have with me a special guest, Ramona.
Hello.
Please pardon the noise in the background. That is my toddler having a great time. Today's topic will be focusing on the emotional impact of living with alopecia. Ramona suffers from alopecia, and the type of alopecia that she suffers with is central 5 minutes later, and the alopecia that she suffers with is centrifugal cicatricial alopecia. I know I messed it up, but please look it up.
It's also known as scarring.
So it's also referred to as a scarring type of alopecia. CCA is seen more commonly in women of African descent, with prevalence ranging from 2.7 to 5.7%. Alopecia, CC, is a condition that destroys hair follicles, causing scarring and permanent hair loss. How long have you been diagnosed with CC?
Started around 2010 when I went natural.
Okay. So were you diagnosed by a doctor? By a dermatologist?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So what made you decide to say, hey, I'm going to visit a dermatologist to see what's going on with my hair? Like, what was that one moment that made you?
I had just took out a weave, and I had noticed a bald spot at the side of my hair, and it kind of freaked me out. So I was like, oh my gosh. And that's what made me go to the doctor.
Okay. After being diagnosed with CC, alopecia, did you change? So you went from wearing extensions, correct? Like braids, weaves. So did you stop wearing braids and weaves? And if so, or if not, what styles were you doing after being diagnosed?
Well, after I discovered having alopecia, I still continue wearing braids, but I was, I didn't have no perm. I was completely natural, and I was wearing the braids. But the situation wasn't getting any better. It was getting, it wasn't getting worse, but I still had them bald spots. So that's when I stopped with the braids, any extensions, and just started wearing wigs.
Okay.
That I hate.
Oh, wow. So sorry to hear. Let me just share with you guys. So I, too, have alopecia. I have traction alopecia. Traction alopecia is a hair loss that's caused by repeatedly pulling on your hair. For years, I had to wear wigs, which I hated because it aged me. I feel like wigs make me look much older. So I really didn't have much option to negatively impact your life.
Well, for me, wearing wigs, I don't like wigs because I found them to be too hot. They're uncomfortable. To me, they're uncomfortable, kind of give me a headache. And when I see people and other people around me wearing their natural hairs with these dope hairstyles, and I can't wear it, I have to wear a wig, that's kind of upsetting for me.
Anyone try to insult you regarding your hair loss?
No one. I've never had that issue. No one never said nothing bad about my hair. Because no one really seen the hair loss because I always covered up with the wig. So actually, no one.
Now the fun part. Okay, so this is a real review. Not, she didn't get paid. Did you get paid to come on?
No,
she didn't get paid. This is a
real results.
Yes, real result. This is an actual customer that's been using our hair oil before it hit the market. So she's been using it since April 1st. And please pardon, we'll be making new oils tomorrow. So this is why I want her to share. So first of all, so she's been using the hair oil since April 1st. So since using our hair oil since April 1st, how many times have you visited the dermatologist after using our hair oil?
Once, and she was amazed at the progress.
So, so you started using the hair oil April 1st. So do you remember what month you went back to the dermatologist?
In September.
Okay, so September of this year, she visited the dermatologist, and what did the dermatologist say to you?
She said she was impressed and noticed the hair growth. She said she do see a lot of hair growth.
These photos were taken April 2022 to track the progress of her hair growth. Just let you guys know, I'm not her beautician. Yes, I do hair, but I'm not her beautician. She also received compliments from her beautician regarding her hair growth from our oil. And again, this is not a paid interview. This is a real review. So can you share with us, what did your hairstylist say to you?
And when she was twisting my hair, she was like, wow, your hair is really growing. And that the bald spot that was up at the crown was no more.
To God be the glory. Can you please give us an honest review about your experience with using our hair oil? See that?
Well, this oil, actually, this is the first oil that I've used of a few others that actually worked. It worked. Like, I saw results within a month. I saw results. And I like this oil because it doesn't have a strong smell. It is not greasy or sticky. It doesn't leave your hair with no residue. And that's why I continue to use the oil. Plus the fact that I've seen results within 2 weeks, I saw results.
Wow. We want to cry. I'm just silly. Again, thank you for tuning in. Ramona, thank you for coming and visiting us and sharing your testimony, as well as sharing how hair loss have impacted your life. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please check